Everything I eat in a day as a fat girl who eats whatever feels right for me.
For breakfast, I'm having some chickpea veggie salad. For lunch, I'm having 2 Hawaiian rolls with turkey and spicy brown mustard, carrots and broccoli, and a mango.
Definitely can't forget to add the tahini. Never in my life have I seen a stringy mango before. That was a little weird.
For dinner, we're having Wingstop. I'm having 2 hot honey tenders, a garlic parmesan, a lemon pepper, and some fries.
And a couple dips of cheese and ranch. I refilled my water cup 5 times today. Anyways, I hope you have the day that you deserve.
Vanilla protein shake. Coffee. I have some chia seed pudding here. It's got milk, Greek yogurt, honey, ground chia seeds, and then I've mixed in like a blend of frozen fruit. The fruit blend has mango, peach, pineapple, and strawberry. I will definitely continue to make this, especially for when it's time for me to go back to work. Boiled egg with salt and pepper. Just a little lunch. I have avocado, tomato, and sriracha on this piece of toast, and this one is egg with mayo, tomato, and sriracha.
I was so done with using my brain and making decisions at the end of the day. I told my boyfriend, figure out dinner. So he ordered us pizza. I had 2 pieces. I had pretty much all of this barbecue chicken and a few of the wedges. Everything I eat in a day as a fat girl trying to be in a calorie deficit. For breakfast, I started the day off with cottage cheese on a high protein, high fiber bagel. I use the Daisy full fat cottage cheese. It's actually good for you. I know I'm fat, but fat is good for you. The bagels that I use, they're the Aunt Mills brand. They're high protein, high fiber. They're very similar to a solo bagel. And then my coffee has whole milk. It is $1.15 and I'm having half a glazed donut. It's 150 calories. I made my strawberry acai clear protein, 80 calories, 20 grams of protein, but I did add some like muddled raspberries to the bottom because they were gonna go bad, so we added a little fiber with our protein. That's so good. Into the gym for a workout, and I have my pre-workout here in my Bluey cup. I've been loving headbands recently, and I got these off Amazon. Let me know if you guys want the link.
I forgot to tell you guys that I ate that other half of a donut as my pre-workout, so it's a good workout already.
Here's the gym fit of the day. I was obsessed. It's Friday, so you already know family dinner is at Buffalo Wild Wings. For the drink, we have water. Me and my fiance shared a burger with wedges and then also got 10 wings each. I got salt and vinegar. And of course, you can't forget carrots and celery. Love carrots, hate celery. Here are the wedges. Good morning. So I had 2,182 calories, 146 grams of carbs, 140 grams of protein, 120 grams of fat, and 36 grams of fiber. Ended up having 3 wings left over. I did have the whole half a burger, and honestly, we were so full afterwards that we did not get a sweet treat. For me and my fiance, this is a really big win for us because we did well all week. We were able to go out without overdoing it, without having too much when we got home. So I'm really proud of us, and it's so exciting. Everything I eat in a day as a fat girl trying to change her eating habits. I was able to get to the gym this morning and had a great workout. So I just got home and I did drink 25 ounces of water when I was at the gym. So let's get something straight. I drink a lot of water, okay? So we already had water today. We're on an empty stomach, and I'm drinking some bone broth and collagen. And they have grass-fed beef bone broth for like $3, which is a great deal. So 1 cup of bone broth and 1 serving of collagen peptides. I also added some sea salt in here as well. Breakfast this morning was half a sola bagel, cottage cheese, and bacon. With the bone broth and collagen that I had this morning and this breakfast right here, I'm at about 400 calories and 60 grams of protein and 15 grams of fiber. Lunch is the Goodles mac and cheese with broccoli and ground beef, as well as some red hot sauce. This is definitely a higher calorie lunch. I think it's like 650 calories, but that also does include my little like poppy here. But the Goodles is like 330 calories, I think, per serving. It is very good, but I might try and recreate it at home for lesser calories. Cookie dough protein coffee. After I had my protein coffee, I wanted something refreshing, so I had some dragon fruit. It was about 200 grams. And then before I left work at 5:30, I had some sweet potatoes, cottage cheese, turkey pepperoni, and pizza sauce. I just threw this together, so I don't know how good it's going to be because this is what was left in my work fridge. So let's give it a try. It's the next morning and I don't have a calorie count. I have to still put what I ate in my app. I picked up my son from my parents' house and I stayed there later. We were playing outside. It was a gorgeous, cool evening. So we ended up getting Culver's, and I did have a cheeseburger and half an order of cheese curds. Mind you, my old Culver's order was the double cheeseburger, the big order of cheese curds with ranch, and then of course a concrete mixer. But I just had a cheeseburger, half an order of cheese curds, and a couple bites of my son's ice cream, and honestly that did the trick. So when I got home, I didn't end up eating anything else. I watched some Harry Potter, we went to bed, and I'm feeling great this morning. Everything I eat in a day as a fat girl trying to change your eating habits and learning moderation. I just got to work. I'm finishing my bone broth with collagen and sea salt. It is my new hyperfixation. It's not the best tasting, but it's really good for you. So cheers. For breakfast, I had a cookie dough protein coffee, and for lunch I had a pizza bagel that I used a sola bagel, turkey pepperoni, and cottage cheese. Flavor wise, I really like it, but for some reason, like, my bagels and my bread aren't being as crispy as I like, so I need to watch some more videos. But this is 360 calories, high in protein and fiber because of the sola bagel and the cottage cheese. I just got to the gym. I'm trying a new Ghost Energy. This is the peach flavor, and it's literally so good. Oh my God. I was drinking it backwards. Take 2. For dinner, we ended up going to Chili's. I got the Cajun chicken pasta, which was really good, and my son actually liked it a lot. So we ended up switching plates because he ate a lot of my pasta and I had one of his chicken tenders. My drink was a Coke Zero and a water, of course. And I did have 10 chips and salsa. I counted out 10 chips and I told myself that was my max, so I'm really proud of myself. The pasta was very delicious. I had a few bites of it, and the Coke was just extra crispy. It was so good. And then, of course, I had a couple of fries with ranch. I had about 6 French fries, and then this is all the food that was left over. We were planning on getting dessert, so we didn't want to overdo it too much, and we all ended up sharing a molten lava cake that was actually very delicious. Growing up, we never got dessert after dinner, so this was a real treat. It's been a while since I've had one of these, and I enjoyed every minute of it with my family, and I have no regrets. I remember going to Chili's in March and it being like a 3,500 calorie day, and that was just like insane to think about. So 1, I was definitely more conscious. 2, I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. I really felt like I did do moderation. We took a lot of the food home, and surprisingly, my fiance and myself and my son, nobody ate all of their food. The weekend is here, and we actually do have a birthday dinner planned for my fiance's little sister and his brother. So I don't know where we're going to go out to eat yet, but I am going to try and be mindful of everything I eat around that meal and not starve myself. I do not want to pick up while I'm trying to lose weight, and that is starving myself because I know that I'm going to eat something unhealthy later. You can have whatever you want to eat throughout the day, and if you do go over calories, it's not the end of the world. You can plan lower calorie meals around a higher calorie meal, and that's something I'm working on, especially on this journey for long term, and I feel like I'm doing a good job.
Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat, but I'm trying to eat healthy. Today for McDonald's, I went to breakfast and I got myself a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. I told myself once I lost 20 pounds, I would treat myself to having my favorite breakfast from McDonald's. And as of today, I am officially down 26 pounds. Unfortunately, my reward breakfast sucked ass through a freaking straw. The bagel was so hard. I took a couple bites here and there, but the majority of it went in the trash. This video was filmed on Monday and I didn't pack myself anything for lunch and I didn't take anything out for dinner. For my lunch, I went next door to Pizza Hut and I got myself a personal pizza. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not a huge fan of marinara sauce, so I got this one with Alfredo sauce. For the toppings, I went with chicken and jalapeno. I only ate about a third of it and the rest I took home to my man. Like I mentioned earlier, I also didn't take anything out for dinner, so yes, I'm having fast food again, even though I'm trying to lose weight. I ordered myself a soft pretzel twist, and of course I'm dipping it in their signature cheese sauce. I also got myself a corn dog and I'm having it with some ketchup and some mustard. Speaking of fast food, if you're really listening to this video right now, do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know the last time you had something from a fast food restaurant. Let me know when you went, what restaurant it was, and what you ordered. But like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat, but I'm trying to eat healthy. Today for breakfast, I'm having a protein agua de fresa. My boyfriend made some agua de fresa last night and it was literally so freaking good. The agua de fresa was just a little bit too thick for me, and normally I would try to water it down with some whole milk, but because I'm being calorie considerate, instead of using whole milk, I used a Premier protein shake. And I know I literally just said this, but I have to say it again. This agua de fresa slapped my ass so freaking hard. Mr. Beef has been on a recipe finding kick lately, and this was under one of his breakfast recipes. I have no idea what this is called, but I know that it starts with an SH and it's Middle Eastern. If y'all know what this is, please let me know in the comments. We made it with tomatoes, red bell peppers, and onion. We smashed the potatoes, added Parmesan cheese, gave it a mix, and then added 4 eggs. Topped it with a little bit of feta cheese, and then we used some sourdough bread to scoop it up like a little dip. Tonight for dinner, we are having some bow-tie pasta with some roasted feta and some tomatoes. And of course, to try to make it more healthy, I added in a whole bag of spinach. If you really made it all the way to the end of this video, do me a favor, go to the comments and ask me a question. This is normally the part of the video where I ask you a question, but I feel like I'm always asking you questions and never giving y'all a chance to ask me any questions. So if you have any question you want me to answer, drop it in the comments, and no question is off limits. I'm going to do my best to answer every single question. But yeah, like I always tell y'all, that's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye.
Everything I eat in a day as a fat girl who's trying to change her eating habits, but I definitely overdid it last night.
We're getting right into lunch. I did not have time for breakfast, which what else is new? So I have a sweet potato and then I threw this on top of it. I got it from Walmart and honestly it is very, very delicious. I did about 4 servings, which was half the container, and then I did good culture cottage cheese, avocado, and then also some guacamole salsa. And you guys, it is very good, but my potato's a little dry. That's okay. It's still a good sweet potato. So yummy. I got my Aldi Poppies. This one is the strawberry lemon flavor. It's my fave. Coworker got these from Sam's, so I am going to have a full serving right here. And these are so good. I'm going to go to Sam's today and get them. Coffee and a sweet treat. We are back on that for right now. This is what I used. I used 1 tablespoon of this, 1 tablespoon of this. It's very good. Do I want to add more? I do, but we're just going to go with what we have because we're trying to be more mindful. I also added a serving of collagen to my coffee. Just got home and I have to take my son to swim, but I whipped up a quick high protein snack. I do wish I had pizza sauce, but I don't. These are the Egg Life wraps, and this is the garlic flavor, and then I did reduced fat cheddar, and then I also did turkey pepperoni. To make spring rolls, I do need to work on my wrapping. These are shrimp. This one's just veggies, but these ones have shrimp, and then I have some sweet chili sauce. I double wrapped my fiance's because he's not watching his carbs, but I definitely overstuffed them. Sweet chili sauce that I'm using, it is very, very spicy, but 2 tablespoons is only 5 calories, 2 grams of carbs, no added sugar. Honestly, it's very good, very spicy. I made a pumpkin protein yogurt with Catalina Crunch. It was so good. 2,700 calories yesterday, you guys, and you're probably wondering how, because I ate so good. I ended up having 7 cookies last night, 7 Chips Ahoy, and 2 of my son's fruit snacks. Absolutely unnecessary, absolutely did not need it, but ate it, felt great mentally, and then woke up physically feeling gross. Contemplating like why I am the way I am and like my options. So I did have my doctor run my insurance for GLP-1 options, but I'm not qualified for it. They do not cover them at all. So I'm going to look into companies, finding something affordable that could work, maybe a microdose or something, but I think it's time for a GLP-1 because I don't want to be this way anymore, and I just need help. So it's okay to ask for help, and I have a lot of friends who are on GLP-1s, and if you guys can drop the companies you use, what you're on, I would love to know your feedback and advice.
Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy. Today I didn't have anything for breakfast, but for lunch I'm having some leftover pasta with some chicken. This was my healthy girl version of chicken parmesan, and now that I'm realizing it, I feel like the only thing different I did to try to make it healthy was instead of breading the chicken and frying it, I just cooked it in the air fryer unbreaded. Either way, whatever swaps I make and whatever calories I save, I'm going to appreciate. For a little snack while I was still at work, I had one of these little drumstick ice creams. Before I even hear y'all say it, is ice cream healthy? No. Does it fit in my calorie deficit? Yes. All I know is that when I try to deprive myself of the food that I actually like, I will binge eat, baby. I will sit there and eat 3,000 calories of ice cream in a sitting. But I am trying to heal my relationship with food, and that means that in my calorie deficit, I am going to squeeze in an ice cream that was only 110 calories. So be it. Tonight for dinner, I decided to make myself a turkey sandwich, and inside of my sandwich, I have literally every single vegetable that I can find inside of my fridge. We have some lettuce, spinach, cucumbers, tomatoes, pickles, banana peppers, and some lettuce. And if you really made it all the way to the end of this video, do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know what condiment you like on your sandwich, like mustard, mayonnaise, or ketchup. That's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye.
I was really thirsty. Alright, eat with me as a fat fucking bitch. I got these like noodles from Pick and Save, and they were like already pre-made. You like literally just microwave them. These are so good. On Wednesdays I get home late, so we always do like a super easy meal. I would literally do this every week if I could, because it's so good and it's worth every penny. Yum.
Hi guys, what I eat in a day is a big fatty voiceover style because I couldn't be bothered editing. Started with a chai and then I had some toast with Nutella and raspberries. I was really hungry this day, I think because I was getting my period, I don't know, but as soon as I got to work I was hungry again. So I had the overnight wheat bix that I made. Look guys, it's not my favorite. I used like the protein powder because I'm trying to get protein. It was a little bit gross. For lunchtime I had leftovers. My girlfriend made this lemon and garlic pasta. It was the best thing ever. I was actually thinking about it all day. Popped myself a Pepsi, and then I was feeling snacky in the afternoon, so I just had some olive bread that I bought last week. Dinner was pretty low key. We just had some spinach and feta pastries and broccoli bake. This is the Aldi broccoli bake. I'm obsessed with it. I could eat the whole packet by myself. It's delicious. And then my other obsession has been ice cream sandwiches. I cannot stop, so I had myself one before bed. Love.
Hey, here is what I eat in a day as a happy fat woman. Started the morning with a classic, a Go Macro bar. This is quite literally my favorite flavor. Oh my god. And then I had the lovely morning indecision if I wanted to have a protein shake along with that. Oh, what flavor you might ask? There it is, vanilla almond spice chai. The place that we're getting contracted out for today is like an hour away from our house, so after work sometimes I get a little hangry. I loved it. The date was still good, but I decided not. Spoiler alert, I wasn't happy driving home because I was like, needed the quickest of lunches, tried to find some tuna. Turns out I don't have any, so I I took some from my mom's pantry. I always get tuna in water. This way this little girl can have some tuna juice afterwards. I need a heavily spiced tuna, some pepper, some onion salt, some dill, garlic powder, light mayo, maybe a little dash of ranch. And I had a little snacky plate. I had some red pepper, 2 pieces of garlic bread, some leftover cheese, hummus, and my tuna. Oh, and these delicious sourdough crackers from Patagonia, which I think is the same Patagonia as like the clothing brand. It's delicious either way. I had the hardest time with my girl muscles opening this hummus, but I eventually got it. Had a little sweet treat of this little individually wrapped Dubai style chocolate. The bag smells horrendous, but it tastes delicious. For dinner, we went out with our friends and we got to hang out with this little igloo. It had a little fireplace. Oh my god, it was so cute. $5 drinks. I had the French onion style grilled cheese. These fries were perfect. I love a crispy thin fry. And then I finished the night off with these maple leaf ice cream sandwiches. I wish these were all year. They're from Trader Joe's. Oh my god, they're so good.
Would I eat at the Chinese buffet as a fat girl? Plate number 1. Crab rangoon. Steamed dumpling. Fried dumpling. Veggie spring roll. Imitation crab salad. Peanut chicken. Lo mein. General Tso's chicken. Stuffed shell. Glazed salmon.
Maybe a train.
Pepper chicken.
Good.
Green beans. Steak and peppers.
If that's not
Plate number 2.
diabolical.
Sushi. Calamari. Seaweed salad. Crawfish. Shrimp. Oyster. Tiramisu cake. Sesame ball. Plate number 3. Apple pie. Ice cream sundae. Coconut macaron. Fortune cookie.
I thought this was the freaking fortune at first. It says your next Chinese meal will bring you more cookies. You'll find yourself in exciting new places. I hope so.
Green apple Laffy Taffy for the road.
Size person, no rage bait, just eating intentionally for my body and my soul. Breakfast. It is a beautiful snowy day. It is really coming down out there, so I'm gonna make myself 3 delicious drinks and a little yogurt bowl. I made homemade blueberry compote and I have been absolutely devouring it. This is homemade peppermint syrup. And Leclerc overtakes and takes home the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's try it. I'm still new to making lattes. Shit, that's good. Let's dig in. Jump scare, I look like this now. Let's do lunch. We're doing chicken Caesar wraps. my burrito wrapping skills are getting. Yoink. I unfortunately cannot drink alcohol anymore, so we have to just use our imaginations and pretend.
Sorry, you guys have to see me eating like a beast. Let's go.
Playing Minecraft made me motion sick, so I had a nap. Now, it's time for dinner. Slam! Little drizzle of queso. Red 40.
Thanks so much for cooking dinner.
You're welcome. Yeah?
Yeah.
Time for a little treat. We're making homemade M&M McFlurries. Et voila. Ciao.
What I eat in a day as a 26-year-old mom that is trying to look like I did when I was 21 again. Okay, for breakfast, I have not made one of these in so long, but I just had my OG breakfast wrap on my little protein tortilla with cheese, eggs, a hash brown, and some turkey sausage. And basically, I just calorie loaded my breakfast this morning because I didn't make a lunch for myself, so I knew that I needed to eat something big. So anyways, after I worked for a few hours and did my errands, I had one of those Kirkland chewy bars and snacked on some Cheetos, a pepperette, a cheese string, and then for dinner it was supposed to be like a sheet pan fajita meal inspired thing. I don't know. Basically, I just cut up some chicken breasts, some peppers, and onions and threw it all on the pan and stuck it in the oven. And then I also just chopped up myself a sweet potato and stuck that in the air fryer for a few minutes. And then I just threw it all in a bowl with some shredded cheese, salsa, and cottage cheese.